Hey, Black Dolly. Give me a second. Let me go get my glasses. Hey, y'all. Hey. Hey, Black Dolly. Babe, you looking for me? I just came in here. Oh, God. Okay. Hi. Hey, y'all. Hey, Black Dolly. Overtown. Trinice, Gwen, Shonda, Aviana. Hello. How's it going? Okay. The sun is shining weird. It's that time of day. Hi, Moni. Hey, I was just editing something, guys. Everybody and their mother literally was live last night. And I mean, I've been wanting to go live for a couple of hours, but y'all, I had to spend some time getting my we went to the store real quick. Hey Letta, hi Gwen, hi Alyssa. Uh oh, okay. Uh They said Lil Baby woke up to a crowd outside of his Tampa Airbnb. Like, did you share your location or something? Or I think I need some gel. My hair is popping up. Hey Shonda P, Alyssa, Patricia Williams. I am gonna put up a video in a little bit. I just had to edit it. It had a lot of copyrighted music. If you guys were up all night long watching, I was not up all night long, but I was up. First somebody woke me up, and then I was up, and then I was like, oh, what's going on the YouTube streets? Let me go check what's going on. And that was that on that. Guys, notification gang, y'all all here. It's less than 3 minutes, and I've only got 14 likes, and there's 45 of you watching. So if some of y'all came in to get this tea, so I'm assuming you forgot to hit that like button. Lives live when Nisi called in. I did not. I missed that part. I was watching that this morning, and I heard her say something about Nisi popping in, but I don't know when. If you guys have a timestamp, I'll put it on. So I do have. So I'm gonna post. I would think, to me, one of the more interesting lives. I've got one that's edited and one part that's just not going to be edited. I'm not going to do all that because, but I'll have something posted in members, but I will be posting something like when I get up off of here. Also, I'm going to go on StreamYard in a little bit. I just wanted to come on here first because I like going like regular live on YouTube, but I will go ahead and jump on StreamYard in a little bit. So any of you guys who want to share some tea can share some tea. And go ahead and I'll send out a link because, yeah, I wasn't everywhere. I couldn't be. And when I got up this morning, hey, Gigi, when I got up this morning, can be snapping, girl. Are you not snapping today, are you? Hi, O'Neill Occasions. Let's see. I haven't missed anyone yet. Okay. Let me fix this light because it's going to be on me weird because it's that time of the afternoon. Hi, Hattie. Hello. How's it going? Ooh. If I go like this, I'm going to get some extra sunlight, but then it's going to be super weird. Hold on. I guess this is good. Let me put this light on. That's better. Better. Okay. Much better. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what happened. All I know is that I was watching part of Olivia's live. I guess her and Brandon clearly are together. You know, he's over there spending time in Florida. I don't care, just to be honest. Like, honestly, Olivia can think that reactors are haters all she wants. I don't care. I don't care. I just don't. She's boring. I'm just going to be honest. She's very boring. And I saw Niecy go live. I think Niecy went live almost right when Lily and Hazel went live. And then I saw Niecy jump off live. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going where the action is. And then I saw that she went live a little bit later as I was getting ready to nod off and fall asleep. Like I said, I woke up in the middle of the night, and then I was up again. What we saw on Liv's live, I'm going to give this about literally 5 minutes in 4 minutes. Let's see, Aviana, I saw Niecy live, then I guess Liv went live. I don't want Liv, but I went to see, I don't watch, I guess you're saying, but I went to see the part when Niecy and Jerrod joined. Yeah, I missed all that. Is the live still posted, Olivia's? Because I saw it this morning as I was making grits and defrosting some shrimp for my dinner tonight. And then I took a shower to get myself together. And I was talking to some of you guys in the Discord. Thank you, Nell. It's just a sweatshirt, just from the Adidas website. Simple, basic, but not basic, right? So Niecy, she pissed you off. What happened? I tried to call you. I just called you like 30 minutes ago. But I didn't see, so I can't really say what happened. I'm assuming, is it part 2 of, or part, is it, if you want me to put it on, I'll put it on. I'm going to have to reset my mic so everybody can hear. Did everybody, unless you want to call me back, she pissed you off. I know when you were up in here a week or so ago, the whole thing of her leaving, or when was that? Guys, I'm still eating from this morning, my grits. I'm hungry. Hey, Latoy. Ray of Sunshine, hey. Shonda, hey. I did watch Paris's live. I did watch it. When did I watch that? I had some stuff premiere last night, and that was when, there was a lot going on in certain parts of the mommy community. So I had posted the live that Keesha had done, so we were kind of busy up in there. Paris had gone live. As soon as I signed off, I went to go check out what Paris was talking about over there, watched the whole thing, went and got up in the bed. Next thing I knew, Lily and Hazel were going live, and they were having a good time. So I was watching that. And I think I kind of fell asleep watching that. Like I said, I saw when Niecy went live, you went live the first time, and then I don't know if you had computer problems or problems with your phone. It dropped, and then I didn't see that you had gone live again until later. But like I said, I fell asleep. When I got up, I was like, gosh, the girls are still live. And when I went into the kitchen, I said, well, let me click on Olivia and Brandon, see what nothing is going on over there. And then I saw she was taking calls, and then he said he liked Florida and all that stuff, want to open a soul food restaurant. And then she said something about Niecy calling in, and and she was talking about Jerrod. Hi, Patrice. Hey, Moving in Silence, S. Wiseman, Pineapples. Hey, girl, how you doing? The funny thing was when Lily said, somebody was asking her, I guess, like, how drunk are you, basically? And she says, I can walk in a straight line. I know my safe word. And she said, it's pineapples. And then Lily looked at her and she goes, oh no, it's strawberries. Something like that. It's cute. It's very funny. Anyway, they have a fun little friendship. And so it was fun. And then, you know, people were calling in and they were giving twerk lessons and twerkulating. It was fun. Now, then I got up and, like I said, I started watching Olivia, and her 4 hours with her and Brandon, I was like, yeah, I don't know. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. I knew something had happened. I reached out to call you, Nisi. If you want to hit me up on FaceTime and tell your version, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, I'll pop the TV on, and we'll just watch it real time if somebody's got the timestamps. You got the timestamps, I'll go ahead and put it on the TV. I'm not on StreamYard right now, so I'm not going to be able to share. I'm going to jump on StreamYard in a bit. So any of you guys who are on the fence about Bougie Gang, come through and chat. Y'all got $1.99 to help support your girls' channel. You know, if you want to, you know, when I go to the other phase of the live, yeah, I'm going to go jump on StreamYard. And I think it's, I'm probably going to do, I think I'm going to do member chat only. I don't know. But for right now, I mean, we're all here and we're all talking. So, but in a little bit, I'm going to, because I want to show something else that is, oh, so it was close to the end, right? I am most definitely. Do you want to talk about it now, Nisi? Or you want me to play it first and then I'll pull you up on FaceTime? I have my cleaning stuff over here. Patrice, hey girl. Moni. Okay, so 3:37, Nisi's World. I'm glad Jerrod is finally speaking. Look, you guys know I've said, look, this is before we even watch. I've said this a million times, and Nisi is gonna be able, like, I think Jerrod, obviously he likes his girlfriend and stuff like that. But I mean, you know, I always had questions about a woman that you leave multiple times and always opens up her door. Now, she might love him. I'm sure she does. I'm sure he likes her. But yeah, the webs are crazy in love. Okay. It is what it is. If Olivia says that she's over Jerrod, she's lying. If Jerrod says he's completely over Olivia, now do they like each other at this point? Probably not. They probably are pissed. Olivia is convincing herself that she hates Jerrod, even though she was crying about him. Brandon, I don't know. Like, Brandon seems like a nice guy. Maybe. I don't know. But at the end of the day, rebound is sometimes a waste of your time. And then to Miss Lady, rebound sometimes a waste of your time. If you're there to help them get through the fuckery and the nonsense that they've been in, okay, fine. Steph M, hey Tina. Oh, you guys are showing some love. That's so, you guys are so sweet. Okay, guys, let me go ahead, turn this on. We can go ahead. I'm going to need to probably change my mic setup so you guys can hear it. So just give me 1 second. 139 in the chat. I'm getting ready to turn this video on. Where's my... Any of you who came in forgot to hit the like button. Come on. You might not like me, but obviously you like something over here, so hit the like button for that. If you're not hitting the like button for me, just hit it because you like being up in here. Okay, you thought he was a nice guy, but he's not. He's got a little I don't know. I didn't see the part, so if he was rude and disrespectful, yeah, that's not cool. But he's vibing off Olivia's energy. Olivia is not a freaking, uh, pardon the expression, ray of sunshine. She's not a ray of sunshine. Thank you, Tawana. You are sweet. Thank you, Patrice. I love you guys too. You guys are awesome. What is going on with the lighting situation over here? Because I don't like looking orangey. That's not a good look for me. Hold on. Okay, that's a little better. I just put some more lights on. It's that funny time of day. Okay, here we go. S. Wiseman in the house. Okay, thank you very much. $1.99. Come on. All you working ladies out here, come on now. Okay, let's go. Honestly, and I you know how Olivia is. She's probably like, let's get in here before one of her people, someone's going to drag a bone over to Olivia, so she'll mark it on private. And if she does, Olivia, we got to back up because you were not the only show in town last night. So trust and believe. Play with the video if you want to. I don't really care. I do have some of it, and if you end up, do what you got to do. But we'll try it. Last time I did this with one of these lives, the tricks went ahead and pulled it down, which just answered the question that they're on Notification Gang. Some other people down there in that armpit of America, known as what is it? Is that Northwest Florida, the Panhandle? Bougie gang, the tricks, the fuckery and the foolery and downright buffoonery, really. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. Guess who's live? Oh, is that back up? Ooh, okay. Hello? All right. Okay, I want to make sure y'all hear it. Let me change the mic. Can I change that at this moment? I don't know if I can change the mic. Let me check up on here. Hold on. System preferences. Let's see. Can you guys hear this right now?
Can you hear me, Olivia?
Give me a 1 in the comments if you can see this, if you can hear it rather.
What's up?
Can you guys hear?
Nah, we finna go kick it out. Why did you have Jerrod say that he tried to shake your hand? He said he didn't have a problem with you. What's your problem with you? He didn't have a problem with you. He accepts the fact that Olivia's in a relationship. He accepts it. But why do you got a problem with him? He said he tried to shake your hand. You had a problem with shaking your hand. Like, I don't get it. If you is the one that Olivia loves, y'all in a relationship, why are you downplaying Jerrod? Because he's not downplaying. We tried to shake your hand.
Babe.
He was sitting there and asked you, like, why are you coming when he's talking to his wife? He's talking to Olivia. You get in there and then you got something to say. They got kids together. They don't always have to deal with each other. I'm like, on the cool. I'm happy for Olivia. I even told you, I'm happy for her. She got somebody she loves.
What?
But nah, bro. Like, just ask him, what's his problem? No, he got no problem. I got no problem.
Yeah.
I just want to know what
Ain't no problem. Listen.
no problem. But then you always telling everybody that, you know,
You just telling his side of things.
like, you seem like good people, but you're doing the trouble, so.
Yes, he's very good people.
I leave out of it. I just don't understand, like, me, myself, I know you don't know me, I don't got no problem with you. Olivia, we happy for you over here. It's
No, I don't want to get up here.
Was that it, Nisi? Was there more?
He's happy
Babe, thank
for
you.
me, but he's on my live. What the fuck? What were you trying to listen for, baby?
Is there more?
Let him talk. I didn't hang up on him, but why is he in my live? Like, they're so happy for us, but why are you in my live? Like, we're not even talking bad about them. He just said his side of things. We're not talking about him. Ew. No one's trying to talk about him. He just proved their point.
That's sad.
It's very sad. After everything he's done, baby. It's so sad. And they're like at a party. Like, why are you watching my live? You got a party.
Yeah, but this shit ain't gonna make that shit strong. This shit right here.
Maybe, oh, from him.
Shit all
Maybe it's not me. What am I doing? The hell?
yeah, nothing, but
I didn't want to answer that fucking call.
who hung up?
They did. The hell?
Okay. Danielle, at the end of the day, I mean, I guess, look, everyone has a right to their opinion, right? But what I'm going to say is this. Anything that affects one person in the family affects the family. And if someone wants to stick up for their family member, someone who has been a friend, Nisi and Olivia have a long history, and yeah, you don't know the behind the scenes. Olivia can act right now as much like, Nisi, why are you calling me? You know, and Nisi can expand on that if she wants to. I'm not gonna speak on stuff I don't know if I should speak on, but at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. And a lot of you guys are interested in watching it. So, you know I mean, I'm quite sure if your brother was having a tumultuous relationship, brother, stepbrother, half brother, whatever kind of brother, your brother from another mother, a guy that is a best friend who feels like a brother, if he was in the middle of a tumultuous relationship, I am quite sure that you would have something to say, right? Wouldn't you? Child, please, I know the history. Okay, so Danielle, I'm not telling you that you don't know the history, but I don't know you. Okay, so relax. Okay, it's not that serious for us. If you are more heavily invested, then maybe you need to say who you are. But at the end of the day, relax. Okay, if you want to be up in here and chat with everybody, relax, cool your jets. Otherwise, my mods are going to time you out, and that's going to be it. So just relax. You can say what you mean and like calm the fuck down. Okay. This is everyone has a right to their opinion, but relax. Okay. Um, exactly. Well, and look, part of your business, I'm sure, is your brother. If he's talking to her about a situation, she can talk about. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, whatever anyone thinks is what they think, but whatever is, that's what it's gonna be. Especially when that's your family, right, Niecy? I mean, look, come on now. Let me turn some lights on. It's getting dark in here. Hold on. Somebody said they liked my top before. OOTD is just a sweatshirt and matching pants. And that's it. And some Uggs because it's cold. Our big blended journey. What's good? Thank you for coming through and chat. Look, I just want you guys to know when you guys support this channel, it means a lot and it goes a long way. And I certainly appreciate that. Aviana, I think Niecy has the right to speak up, of course. It seemed like, look, you guys can express your opinions over here. Anybody coming in here who thinks that they're going to shut people up. Hey, Troletta. Anyone who thinks they're going to come in here and shut people up, yeah, you got it twisted, because at the end of the day, you guys have a right to your opinion. Say what you mean. Don't say it mean. Respect the host. And in respecting the host, like, respect yourself. But don't try to shut anybody down because you're not the hostess up in here. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to tell someone to shut the fuck up, then you need to do that over there on your own platform. And if you don't have one, hit the button, opt in, and make yourself a channel and do a video. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to come through to troll, to try to shut people up, yeah, we don't do that over here. Okay? So Destiny, I do agree with you, Destiny 44. Olivia is she's a whole vibe over there. Wani Poo, hey girl, I saw you on Instagram looking oh so cute. How are you, babe? Our big blended journey. Look, no better time than to join between like a ruckus in the comments section, right? I mean, Troletta, excuse me, the lick it like a Pop-Tart. If I could download that to a single, love it. Excellent job on that. That was cute. Hi, Kamisha Rowe. Hello. Hey, everybody. Look, it's got lit up in here pretty quick. Niecy, are you gonna say your piece? You want to say your piece? Olivia, I know you're out there, boo boo. We've had chats on these live streets before. You know how to call in. So if you want to, I'll be going on what's it called? StreamYard. If you want to call in, you can, or hit me up through IG. And you can say your piece if you like. I know you have a whole channel and you can do that over there. But it is what it is, okay? No, I'm not, Trey. Yeah, no. It was about like yeah, I don't want to compare myself to that woman, but yesterday on stereo when Keesha said fuck, I was like, girl, ooh, I didn't know you even. Keesha, really? Okay, girl. Okay. All right, Niecy, I understand. Look, guys, at the end of the day, I'll talk to Niecy. If Niecy gives me permission to share anything, I will. If not, then it is what it is. you guys, look, hopefully this is over. I mean, Olivia and her husband, it's not going to end. It's not ending well. But look, everybody can go their separate ways and be happy. We know that lots of games have been played. There have been breakups to makeups. There's been cheating. There's been lots of stuff. At the end of the day, marriages end all the time, and it's okay. They got 3 kids. Hopefully they can separate in a mature way at some point. I'm sure Jerrod's not happy because she's with a whole new guy, but Olivia wasn't happy because he's with a whole different woman. Look, we all make decisions, and sometimes we realize, okay, was I part of the gameplay? Was I part of the gameplay? And then you realize, okay, maybe this gameplay went too far and I fucked up and it's over. You know what I'm saying? So, I thought that Olivia could have got Jerrod back, but she was playing the minute she stepped into Dallas, and I don't think that was a good idea. You want to get your man back, you got to come back humble. And especially when he's already over there with another woman. But I think she came through like, I'm that bitch, and that wasn't the hotness. But you found Brandon, and Brandon seems to be like a stand-up guy. He drove you and the kids to Florida, and I'm sure for that, Jerrod's probably grateful that he didn't have to be bothered with that whole thing, and he got his family to Florida safely. And if what's his name, Brandon, wants to pick up the slack, let him. You know what I'm saying? If he wants to deal with that whole bunch of mess, Jerrod's probably like, you know what? Let him. Jerrod don't mind talking about it, but we was going to have a good time. Yeah, I just, Olivia's hostile, clearly, and I think that she wants to be able to control everything, and she wants to control her narrative, obviously, and they are coming over today. Who is they? Is it Olivia and Brandon? Are they not in Florida? Are they still in Dallas? What's the deal? Danielle, I have never seen you before. I don't know if you are just a troll. But girl, are you saying Olivia and Brandon are a joke? The whole thing with Niecy is a joke? Like, girl, speak in complete sentences, or at least complete text sentences, so we know what you're talking about, because clearly you want to be acknowledged and noticed. And girl, what are you talking about? Lovely Gabrielle, hello. Olivia needs to humble herself. Hello, Niecy, confirm if Liv and Jerrod legally are married. I'm sure they are legally married. Didn't someone pull up their marriage license in Florida? And I mean, not just the license, but the actual filed marriage decree or deed. Look, Danielle, look, and don't block her or anything yet. She's dumb. Look, Danielle, see, look, my mods, yeah, they're gonna come for your neck, and girl, you're a troll, and this is what I'm gonna tell you to do. Like I said before, go get you a platform, okay, boo boo? Go get you a platform. Or probably gonna go sign into one of your other accounts and come back. At the end of the day, bitch, boo bye, okay? And that's it. Have you ever heard that one before? Like, this is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Boy, mom, and Chase, like, at the end of the day, like, it's my platform. And you think you gotta tell me to shut up? Are you kidding me? Like, girl, like, where does that fly at? That you have someone who's got a whole live stream and you think that telling someone to shut up is actually gonna fly? Exactly, Susanna. I think that was the right thing. At the end of the day, you can say whatever you want to say, and Niecy came on. She said her piece. She told everyone, yeah, nobody's hating on you. Jerrod showed his face. Maybe they didn't get to get their whole entire message out. I don't know. Niecy, do you feel like you got to express and say everything that you wanted to say? Because look, put it this way, guys. Niecy calling in, yet you didn't have to click on her call. So you wanted the call to come through, because if you didn't, then you wouldn't have clicked on it, right? Tawana, didn't I call this basic and something? I mean, look, I guess when you call a live basic, all the basic tricks are going to come through. But at the end of the day, yeah, your host is not basic. Okay. Just understand that when you come through here, yeah, you want to put some respect on my name and this live. And again, if you don't want to be here, bitch, you don't have to. Okay. So Jerrod said he just wants to see his kids is all, and Liv keeps changing the storyline. Well, Olivia is going to do that, and Jerrod knows that. Olivia is full of game. She's full of game, and Brandon obviously is mesmerized by that big ol' ass, and Olivia probably drops that box on him every chance she can get. So once he gets that and wakes up from the haze of her big old wop on top of him, then he's probably like, oh shit, I'm not in Texas. Oh my God, maybe I'm in wherever the fuck I am. And yeah, she's full of game, and then she drops that wop on him again. You know what I mean? So I mean, she's just gonna like fuck him into submission, basically. It is what it is. And if he loves her, good. If he's a good, decent guy and he can be someone who can help her get her head back on straight, at least a little bit, around the children and all that, go for it. But yeah, I mean, look, all of you people that love Olivia, yeah, if you can't hear conversation that may be for or against in the way that you feel or think, yeah, go somewhere else. And if you want to stay here, just understand, if you start getting keyboard courage to type a bunch of crap, you'll get a warning, and then you'll be extricated, okay? Niecy, I would imagine his boo, Miss Thang, I wouldn't be happy, but you got to let a man be a man. Now, what I would do to Miss Thang, if you're watching, pick your battles wisely, because if Olivia actually left town, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? She's gone. Now, is she just a plane ride away? Of course. Will Jerrod need to go see his kids? Of course. Do we know that Brandon's going to stay there? Yeah, we don't know. So at the end of the day, you got to control yourself. And if you want to stay being Miss Thing, then you need to put your foot down and tell him that, hey, you need to figure out what the fuck you want. If you need to talk to Olivia, then talk to Olivia. But I would hope that if she watches YouTube, that Jerrod had a chance to tell her what happened last night before she gets on YouTube and sees that, he was on the live with you. Okay, Danielle, you know what I mean? Like, we don't know everything. So if you're the neighbor and you know what's going on and you have information you want to share, then say that. You don't have to come through here guns blazing. Because at the end of the day, you're not going to come through disrespecting people. So if you got some tea to drop, then drop it. And let's, you know what I'm saying? But you don't have to be disrespectful, because even you telling me to shut up because I'm a big girl and I know how to handle myself. Yes, someone telling me to shut up is not that big of a deal. So if you want to drop some tea, drop the tea, girl. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying? Like, can we help you? Okay. If Danielle is Olivia girl, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram. Go ahead and hit the video call and we can talk. Otherwise, girl, bye. Danielle, you see where my hands are? You're aggravating my mods. So let's do this. If the chat won't move. Okay, Danielle, I'm sorry, babe, but you're I think hold on. Okay, guys, I'm trying. Okay, this is. Hold on. All right, I'll get her back in a minute. I think I took care of her, but I know someone just put her on timeout. That is really sad that in a live chat you have to be put in timeout. Like that's like the height of basic. Would you guys say is that like a 1 for basic, extreme basicness, that you are in a live chat and you have to be put in timeout? Like you can't control yourself. That is so whack. Lady, you are over here with the bougie gang. Like you don't come places you're not welcome. Bon après-midi, E. Joseph, how are you? E. Joseph, if you are not welcome somewhere as a Haitian woman, would you even think to go to that place? Would you even? It's almost like I'm not welcome. Why would I bother? And if you have to come under a troll account to come handle some business, that's whack too. That's very basic. I mean, if you're grown and you stand by what you got to say, then you come. If your name is Mom of 644 or your name is Canby Snappin', you're gonna show up and you're gonna handle your business accordingly. But yeah, girl. Olivia, if you are Danielle, that's whack. But I would hope not. I think Olivia could come through here. I'm doing very well, E. Joseph. Oh, you're talking to E. Joseph. S. Wiseman, I didn't know that you spoke French. S. Wiseman, are you parlez-vous français? Clearly, so you're not too far from me, honey. Do you want me to? Okay, we're not going to be doing. Look, for you guys who don't know, Nisi is from Slapahoe. Okay, she's from Slapahoe, Texas, and yeah, you don't want to meet up if you're trying to do one of these pull-up type conversations. Yeah, we don't condone that here. Look, let me tell you something. I noticed this last week, and I'm seeing a lot of Karen out here, like a lot of Karenism. Is that such a word? I see a lot of women out here trying, across racial lines, because we all know that Karens come in multi races, and Olivia is such a Karen. Okay, she's a fucking Karen. Period. Especially back in the day when she said, remember when she was complaining and she moved into the apartment in Florida, and what was wrong with the apartment? Do you guys remember Olivia first moved in? There was a problem, and she said she called the leasing office, and she said she had to do like her best white girl. She said, because when I get white girl on them, like stuff starts happening. So I guess she was going to like put her like wannabe ratchet ghetto-ness up on the shelf and pull down Karen, and she's going to get her way, right? So S. Wiseman, you speak a little French. Very nice. Very nice. Can you believe this, Tawana? Tawana, this is ridiculous. Okay, Lanice, I did not get a chance to watch your video yet, but I'm going to. I got my alert. Mom of Six remembers. Joseph, but the smoke's in the house. But she smokes in the house. Yeah. Didn't he say last night he was going to the store when she was like, where is he? And he said he was at the store. Was it me? But did he say he went to go buy a blunt? I was like, did he say he was going to buy a blunt? And I rewound it one time, but then I realized how much I really didn't care whether they're smoking weed or not. I just don't. So if they're smoking, okay. I mean, okay. Virgo love, how are you? Virgo love, are you talking about Jasmine? What are you talking about? Because as soon as I see roaches, but that word, if you can keep that out of my comments, please. That's something that'll get flagged, and we don't really, I get you. We see you, Virgo love. I would have seen you anyway because I'm a Virgo. I'm a Virgo. I'm a real Virgo because I'm September 12th, so I'm all up in the middle of September, and yeah, I'm not on the cusp of anything. I'm straight up. How long is he supposed to be in Texas? How long is who supposed to be in Texas? So Tina, he said, where is the weed? He asked that in the live, where's the weed at? Like who's the plug out here? Look, are you surprised? Are we surprised? Nisi, are they I'm assuming they're in Florida because obviously Jerrod and Nisi would not be calling into Olivia if she was still at that apartment complex. Hi, Once Upon a Twin Mom Life. I don't know, Gwen. I almost don't think it matters. I mean, I think, yeah, okay, military, he should be this, he should be that. Clearly, he's not active military. If he were active military, I think he'd probably be about 75 pounds lighter. I'm sure he wouldn't be smoking, and he would be busy, especially even if he is like, just going back and forth to a regular job and is kind of like an officer or something. I truly doubt that he would, like, he's not active. So even if he was in the military, he is no longer. Yeah, I don't know anything about that date. Is it Dana? About like a weed card or whatever. I mean, who look at this time and place in 2021, there are people who smoke weed, and in some states it's legal. I don't care. If she wants to smoke weed in her house around her kids, that's her business. Ruby, hey Rube. I don't think he's even a veteran. So if he's not a veteran, which would have meant that he would have saw some type of active duty in like a hostile area or something, I'm assuming. What does that mean? A veteran would mean that he saw like active duty in a hostile place, or that he successfully completed his tours, he's done, and you're a veteran whether you went to war or not. But I would assume that since he'd been in service, we've had nothing but war. Do you have a Haiti? Do you have a Haiti channel? I visit Haiti once a year. Love it. No, I don't have a Haitian channel. But I do watch some Haitian channels, though. So if he's a veteran, okay, so less than honorable. So there's honorable discharge, less than honorable, and dishonorable. Is that right? I swear there's something about Olivia that just really pisses people off. She's like a powder keg. People just have such strong feelings about Olivia. Hey, Nikki, how are you? Yeah, I mean, lovely Gabrielle, at the end of the day, this guy is, and I'm not fat shaming. I'm just stating facts. He's not in shape. He's smoking. He's drinking. And, I mean, not a judgment. I'm just saying that if he were military, and still living like somewhat of a military lifestyle, or he was in some sort of a job where maybe he worked for like a defense company, he's more of like a civilian and, in a fringe type military type job, that, yeah, he would be a little bit more clean cut, things of that nature. But when I say I could care less about what Olivia got going on, I mean, like, I seriously mean it. Brandon seems to lie as much as Olivia. Yeah. He stated yesterday that there were about 4 reactors. I don't think I'm one of them because I haven't really been talking about Olivia much because she is boring to me. Olivia Pope, I called you too. I have an idea of who I think he probably wanted to talk to, but he apparently, according to Olivia, yeah, he watches the reactions, and he was like, some of this stuff you guys just make up. It's like, where do you guys get this stuff from? So, you guys are on notice. Brandon wants to talk to y'all. Maybe somebody, who is the person who hit him up in the DMs that was saying, maybe in a video, I'm assuming, that Brandon was trying to call them in DMs on Instagram? Who is that? Right. So there's dishonorable. Isn't there less than honorable and then honorable, right? Her content, okay. Okay. OP, I got your message. So, okay, Will says, interesting. Okay, Will, honorable, other than honorable, dishonorable, general, and medical. Okay. Rube, you're a military spouse, or you ex-military? Sharon Franklin, hello, how are you? Loving myself. Okay, so Blama says that she's been hit up. Okay. Look, there are some people, like, everyone's got their preferred, the channels that maybe give them the most commentary. So, I do commentary on Olivia, but she's not one that kind of like I find super interesting. It's Jasmine for me, and Chrissy. But yeah, Olivia, she's, I don't like belligerent people. And even though Jasmine certainly is not a lady, Olivia is most deaf not a lady. And I don't like Karens. I don't like loud talker. I don't like loudness. You know what I'm saying? You can be ratchet, but you don't have to be like all the way buck wild ratchet. And her presence is grandiose, and I don't like it. She's not someone, and I'm sure I don't have to worry about this. And girl, I'm sure I'm not going to offend you in saying this, yet we would never really be friends. She's not someone who I think can like be quiet, classy, and demure. And yeah, I could not see myself like walking through the mall with her because, so yeah. I don't gravitate towards her channel. That's what I'm saying. And then she'll probably say something really snarky and fun like, I don't like her because she's old. Okay. Olivia is very belligerent, grandiose, and egotistical. Yet grandiose, I didn't want to say like she's a large woman, but she is. I mean, she's like 5 foot. Wasn't she even taller than Jasmine? Jasmine's 5'8". So I don't know if Olivia's like 5'9", 5'10". Niecy would know. Niecy, how tall is that woman? She's tall and she's over 300 pounds. So I'm 5'4" on a good day. And she outweighs me by over 100 pounds. So it's just, and she's loud. She's very loud. And I just, we're all old. You know what? We're all old if you're lucky, because there are people who did not make it to see this morning and may not make it to see tonight. And every day that I get to be here is a good one. Okay. Until I get to see what's on that other side, I'm making the most of what I got going on here. And let me tell you, my average subscriber who seems to love this type of content runs the spectrum between, and it really is almost a third, 24 to 34. Is it 34 to 44, 44, 55? I have to look it up. But there's the bulk. Let me look it up so I can tell you guys what's real. It's quite interesting, but the bulk of the audience is somewhere in that 35 to 45 range or something. And that trends much higher than most of these women. Not much, but, at least by 5 years. And, when Olivia was doing her call-in, one of the ladies called in. I mean, she had to be 65 years old. But they love calling some people old. And I know that half of her audience are some senior dolls, okay? Let's see, audience. Yeah, everybody can't be a bad bitch, but, at the end of the day, girl, this shit you going through, you got older women who are watching your channel, period. Yeah, my audience right now is 99.4% female, 7% male. 25 to 34, 33%. 35 to 44, 33%. 45 to 54, 18.5%. 55 to 64, 9.1%. 65 and over, God bless you, 1.6% that you are watching this crap. But it's still fun, right? And 18 to 24 are little babies. Now, if you are in the 4 and almost 0.5%, yeah, all this stuff that we're talking about over here, yeah, I don't want to catch you on these YouTube streets. If you're in the 18 to 24, yeah, you need to stay up off these streets because, Auntie, I'm going to do a reaction on you. So stay up off these streets. And you need to take these as a lesson learned. Yeah, and don't get into the foolery, fuckery, buffoonery of these. And honestly, this is Black History Month. I don't want to see you in the coonery either. Okay. And coonery is, for those of you who don't know, it's the stuff that makes Black people cringe because it's us behaving extremely ratchet. And that would be Olivia. Okay. Now, the guy that she introduced last night, I actually for a second thought that that was really her brother. And I guess he's some kind of friend that she had from California. Jasmine, I'll be, I thought he was like for real, like a half brother or something. Just turned 26. Okay. Jasmine will be 29 in June. Jasmine, in some of those videos, that the channel that's putting out the docu-series of Angry Jasmine, let's just call it the Angry Jasmine series. Jasmine looks so young in those early videos. I mean, my gosh, she has aged quite a bit. And again, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just talking facts here. Jasmine, you can see the difference in her age. I mean, am I lying here? And maybe just from a perspective of growing up from a young woman into now a more mature woman. She's almost 30. Or she's getting close to 30. According to Keesha K. Lee, she's been on the internet now as an influencer for 7 years, but she's like, guys, it's almost been a decade. So I didn't know that you can shave 3 years off of a decade to say like, hey, everybody, it's been almost 10 years when it's just been 7. So I guess by that type of math, I'm okay to say that Jasmine's in her 30s now, or she's almost 30, even though she's still got like almost a full year. Well, I mean, we have the same birthday, me and Jasmine. So literally she's got 6 months. Let's see. Still cannot believe Fran and Jasmine are birthday twins. Okay. Can you believe it? Girl, get your life. Step into your Virgo magnificence. Because you're not doing Virgo. I mean, I don't know what sign that would be, ratchet-ish. I don't know. It's not Virgo. Girl, get your Virgo on. Can I say I'm low-key sorry I was a mod? You're not a mod over there at Jasmine's anymore, Rube? Are you dropping some tea over here? You are not a mod anymore over there? Did she, girl, what happened? Did you turn in your mod wrench? What happened? Ebony J, girl, hello. Sammy J, what's good, girl? I stopped when Chris showed up. I could not do it anymore, girl. I stopped mod, and I haven't even looked at her channel. What about Chrissy? Can I ask that? Are you modding over there too still? Or were you modding over at Chrissy's, if I remember correctly? And if so, are you modding over there? Olivia, girl, Virgos are better than that. She's young-ish. And at the end of the day, you know, maybe she didn't get the proper training, but Jasmine, it's never too late. That's what I always say. Some people get all mad at me because they think that whatever I say is kind of like I'm declaring something. Look, let's get the record straight here. Anybody can turn around anything if they decide to. If you're ratchet today, you can be refined tomorrow, okay? But that's what you have to want to do and want to be. If you want to be ratchet, then you're going to stay ratchet, and then, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, for some, your life will be ratchet, right? If you want better, then you do better and you make your life better. What I say does not go other than like for me and maybe what I got going on over here, but I got 2 other people that might be like, you know what you're saying is not going. But for the most part, you know, if mother's happy, everybody's happy. But yeah, Virgos are better than that. Olivia Pope, for real. Rube, where did you go? Are you still modding for Miss Strong Mommy Chrissy? Other mods were being harassed because of Jazz behavior, so I took myself out of the situation. I don't like how she's looking currently. Is that Jazz and Chrissy? Nisi, sorry, I'm back. I think I need to do a live. People are really in their feelings. I would like to talk to you, Nisi. I think we need to do a part 2 of our infamous interview that took place a year and a half ago when you're ready, because we can talk about this. I think that there's enough that's happened since then, because it's sometimes I think it's hard to really tell everyone everything because the comments are always going and people want to get their questions asked. So it can be a little distracting when you're really trying to get across a very specific message. Shouts out to anyone who says Pacific. I feel like Jasmine says Pacific instead of specific. Yet another, that's another, no offense to anyone who says that, but that's not right. And in 2021, we're going to need for you to say specific, and Pacific is an ocean. Okay. Viewed by Joss. Yes, 2 videos are gone. What 2 videos are gone? Annie, are you okay? I love your name. Deandra VR. Girl, I don't think I said hey yet, but I've seen you. Champagne. What it do, girl? How are you? The damage has already been done. So many people have seen those videos. Oh, you're talking about the docu-series, the Angry Jasmine, parts 1, 2, and 3. What about Young and Desperate? I don't know, but they did. Only 1 video left up. Young and Desperate had a funny-ish, serious topic video in the same genre. Stefan, Stefan, I love you too, guys. If you are in the New York area, check out a wonderful cognac called Acquired Taste. That is Steph M and her husband. And we'll do another kind of sharing is caring type. Any of you guys who want to come and bring forth your business, we'll do something like that. So if you have a business and you want to talk about it to the community, let's set something up soon. So if you want like 5, 10, 15 minutes to talk, give out your website, tell what you do, if it's makeup, if it's whatever, self-care-ish items, if whatever, we can do that. So just send me an email and then we'll set something up for a specific day and we'll talk about it. Your cognac was on CBS. Were you guys on CBS too? Did they interview you guys? If so, can you drop a link in the comments or drop a link to me and I will post it to the community board? Because yeah, we are bougie gang for real. Like y'all, this is not a joke. Like people in the bougie gang have cognacs. Okay. This is not a slouchy crew over here, but we are a diverse crew. All are welcome. And we can all aspire, right? Kids learn at their own pace. I can't believe someone commented that in. Oh, did they get the boot? Look, I think it's a very touchy area. I think, and I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna just say just like this because I don't really want to get into this conversation, this aspect of the conversation. So I'm not. I do believe that there are people out there who are genuinely concerned about the well-being of her entire family, right? That being said, you may not agree with her style of managing her family, right? Clearly, there are people who are doing videos and want to highlight certain aspects and certain challenges that this woman has in her overall managing of her family. And even if the comments were said in a way that was trying to be helpful, yeah, she's not going to take it like that. Okay? Do you like how I spoke on a topic but keep myself out of hot water? Because yeah, I don't need anyone spamming my comments about talking about people's kids. I don't want to hear it. And keep in mind, most comments are held. If you hadn't figured that out yet, when you comment, sometimes it comes through right away, sometimes it doesn't. If there are certain words, it will be held to the side for me to review. And I would say 99% of the time I let comments fly. But people who like to spam my comments, yeah, understand that if you do it once and I don't like it, yeah, we'll delete it. And if you keep spamming, like someone spammed me today, not only did I delete the comments, but now you're blocked from commenting. And I don't give a fuck if you're pissed, honestly, because some people like mix up kindness with weakness, and understand that being here on YouTube, yeah, it's not for everybody. And at the end of the day, let me tell you this, don't get it twisted. I will, you know what I mean? Like, I'll cuss you out, right? So spamming my comments with BS comments, yeah, I'm being nice by blocking you right now. Keep coming for me. And you may be getting a call through your Instagram and I'm going to cuss you the fuck out. Okay? And that's on period. So if you're watching, ma'am, be on notice. Yeah, don't play. Don't play. Because that's a conversation you're not going to want to have. And I might even be like real trifling, record it, and then post it. Okay? Rube. Yeah, I don't. Not anymore. I mean, after you're on YouTube for a minute, yeah, you get a thick skin or you get the fuck off, right? I'm certainly not over here saying that I'm Teflon, but at the end of the day, yeah, you have to be a big girl, you know, and you're not going to always like other people's opinion. And I think that's kind of one of the things about YouTube is that, yeah, you got to just have respect. And it's not even so much respect for everyone else. If you have respect for yourself, then you are going to respect that other people's opinions and thoughts will be different. Period. And if you can get with that, then you're cool. You know what I'm saying? If you can't stomach the fact that someone feels a certain way or conducts themselves a certain way, and you just got your head blown because you didn't realize that they enjoyed being ratchet or shooting the shit or talking crap about people too, understand that there's levels to this. But if you're participating in it, yeah, you're no better. Okay? So sometimes people get mad because it's triggering in them what they're trying so hard to not be. But at the end of the day, you wouldn't be exposed to this foolishness, fuckery, buffoonery, and ratchetness if that wasn't already you. Okay? Okay? Yeah, like, let's call a thing a thing. If you're ratchet, you're ratchet. If you're a Karen, you're a Karen. You know? If you're petty and messy, you're petty and messy. It's okay. The sooner that you can soak in and absorb what's true about you, then you can deal with what you want to change. If you can't ever accept who you are as a person, well then you're going to end up like Olivia, running around and trying to get your life and trying to make people believe things about you rather than just being yourself, okay? Because you don't even know who self is because you're busy creating one and not doing a good job of it, right? Thank you, Mom of 644. Thank you. Yes, Steph M, I got distracted. Did you, I don't think I saw a clip, but is there somewhere where we can get that clip And did they interview you guys on your cognac? You can't put your nonsense on Front Street and expect nothing but compliments. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now, some of us don't put our nonsense on Front Street. Maybe our nonsense that's on Front Street is the fact that we're sitting here talking about it, we're commenting on it and things like that. And that's fine. But just because you have put yourself on higher ground, yeah, you're participating in it too. Okay? Everyone who is up in this sector, other than people, there was once upon a time, honestly, I just watched vlogs. I would like, oh my God, they're live. And then you click into a live and then it's weird because then it's kind of like, do people see me? I would never even read comments. And then slowly when I got, it was Olivia, and it was the whole thing of when Chrissy and Olivia were going back and forth, and Melisandre did that video. And I feel like Melisandre's video was the first video that I'd seen. And then that led me into Olivia's video. But it started because I was watching Micah Schaffer do the surprise pregnancy reveal. And coincidentally, any of you guys who know the whole Micah Schaffer thing, she had the Asian baby that she had adopted and they rehomed him. That was the pregnancy that when she had that little girl, she ended up rehoming the Asian baby that they went all the way to China to go pick up. Okay. But she had a surprise pregnancy reveal, and that led me into Olivia's surprise pregnancy reveal when Jerrod had came home that day, and she was like, I'm pregnant. And he was like, I don't want any more babies. Like she had literally just had Ryan. And that was followed by the whole series of Chrissy and Olivia going back and forth, and Olivia accusing Chrissy of pretending and taking a fake pregnancy test and that whole thing. So she's off YouTube, but her husband still makes car cleaning videos. That's what I heard, Megan. Yeah, she needed to. She was looking like a whole mess out here. They were making a lot of money. They bought that beautiful house that they painted the whole interior like ultra white, and it was beautiful. And, she'll probably be back. Or maybe she's going to dust off that nursing licensing and get herself back on a 9-to-5. Cooking with Glenda is one of Jazz's biggest enablers. Girl, she didn't even know Glenda's name. Who remembers what Jasmine called Glenda when she said that someone had bought the beds? And she was like, cooking with I don't even know. She had Glenda's name completely wrong. And it was like, girl, the lady just bought 2 beds for your kids. Oh, Krishna. Is it Krishna? Krisha? Y'all, okay, so Rube, not to call you out, but it's in the comments. Guys, if you're just joining this chat, don't forget to hit the like button. We have a former mod of Jasmine. I don't know if it's confirmed former mod of Chrissy in the house. Rube, you've seen her in the chats. She may have even timed some of you guys out once upon a time or under your troll accounts. Because I know some, some people, some of us have more than one account. Okay. That being said, yes, she's no longer a mod anymore. She gave up her wrench when Chris showed up and all of the ratchetness in the comments. And I mean, for a volunteer job or volunteer placement and somebody that you have to defend and you're not totally agreeing with everything that they're doing and saying, and it's crazy out there. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't know if Rube clicked off, but scroll back and you can see some of Rube, RUBE, and what she had to say on the topic. April from Love and Hip Hop went back to her day job in the medical field. April, Omarion's baby mama? Extra YouTube accounts are handy. Yeah, if that's your line of work out here on these YouTube streets, yes, they are handy, right? Painting some woodwork. Are you going to start a channel, Rube Dues? I mean, those DIY channels do very well. Hit the like button. Thank you, Gwen. Thank you. Can we pivot? Because Olivia is like boring as hell. Jasmine, do better. Do better. Can you try and do better, ma'am? She said because of the nurse shortage. Oh, that's why Micah Schaffer went back to work. The nurse shortage with Corona, and you've got 4 kids in the house. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh, nice. Very, very nice. Girl, get your camera out and start filming and put up a video. Yes, she definitely was. I feel like, Rube, you were one of Chrissy's too. So did I miss that part? Can you address that? Were you a mod for Chrissy, and are you no longer? I know I asked that before, and I'm sorry if you already answered, but can you just answer that? Now, Yana Mama Pineapples, I see you giving Yana a hand clap, but I don't know what for. Guys, I was going to fry some whiting tonight and make coleslaw, but it's already like 5:45. Thank God I took out some shrimp, and I think I'm going to make something like a pasta or something. I'm going to make something easy, and I'm going to like literally put some like slap your mama, and make some like spicy hot shrimp, and either make a pasta or I don't know, Spanish rice or something, and some broccoli, and call it a night. And I need to film it because but yeah, that's what I'm making. I'm sick. Overtown, but you know what? We've had this conversation. Now, it's fair to assume that your best is not my best, or my best may not be Deandra's best, or Ray of Sunshine, or Motivating Mom. With a name like Motivating Mom, like her best is probably like 2 times better than all of our best, right? But at the end of the day, we're looking at Jasmine, right? Maybe she's not doing her absolute best, but I would venture to guess that her best may not even be your mediocre, okay? My husband used to say that to me all the time. He's like, your mediocre is, and this was relating to work, at the company. He was like, your mediocre, like, is their best, you know? People are looking at you. But I'm a very driven individual. I'm a little competitive at times in the workplace, but quietly. But I like to be I like to perform. So I like to, because a lot of times we are working in metrics driven environments, right? So yeah, I never like to be at the bottom of any list. I don't. So but yeah, to that point, what I'm saying is that Jasmine's best may not be our best. Jasmine has some challenges, and she may really feel like she is doing her best. Did you guys see that flip on its own? What is going on here?
We'll see our thrones. Once you find them, let me see my little boy.
Farrah remoted my TV. Okay. But yeah, Overtown, all I'm saying is, Yeah, her best may not be the best, but you know, it's she's got some opportunities. That's a dangerous aspect. Yeah, I agree, Steph. I'm not discounting that Jasmine really could be doing better. Can you believe that she did that? She may not have tried to do it on purpose, but yeah. If a mother, yeah, well, Elizabeth, remember who she got trained by. I'm gonna stand up on that. I'm sorry. She dealt with Philip for so long that she has been trained on how to ask for things. You guys fill in the blanks on that. But the type of lifestyle that they were living and the type of work that her baby father was in, yeah, she don't mind asking people for money because that's what they're living off of other people, right? When you engage in the type of work that Philip did, yeah, that's a job of a taker, right? So they enlist people who want to give or who are easily influenced to give. And you know, Olivia Pope, I believe that there is that she's not 100% happy. I don't know that that's all an act. I think she has to really try very hard to come across as a happy camper. I don't see her on the happy camper roster, period. Aviana, Chris is from the streets. Chris is from the streets, and remember, Chris is in the same social circle as what's his name? Pretty Dope. Here you go. Good. Okay. I know you got timed out the other day. That was inadvertently, and one of the mods did message me to make sure that you were not like in it, you know, in the bougie gang jail. So I'm sorry. But I think they were trying to get someone else, and she messaged me and told me that she thinks she had fat fingered your on timeout and made sure you were not in there. So we apologize. Okay. I'm glad you're back. Let's see. My Shabby Life page from the other channel talking. What is that? Hey, I comment on your Shabby Life. So are those videos down? Is that what you guys were saying, that those videos were taken down? Hi, Chicana Mama. How are you? I just caught a few minutes of those videos. I am so heartbroken. It's really awful. It's, you know, I think the worst part about it, yes, the kids really, you know, the thing is they've been dealing with their mom a certain type of way for so long. Hey, Eric's family. I don't know if I even said hi to you earlier, and I apologize. How are you, Erica? You know, they've dealt with angry mom for so long, they don't know any different, you know? And I'm not justifying it. I'm just saying, when they say stuff like, Mom, you're being nice to us now. Yeah, that's awful, right? It's awful. Me personally, if I were confronted with material like that about myself, I would really have to take a long, hard look at it and see how I can change, honestly. And I'm not being funny here. Like, it's when people hold a mirror up to you, you can't not take a look and say, wow, could I have done better? Or if she has in her mind that what she's doing is okay, there's no way that you're going to convince her. And to her audience, who feel like it's all good, well, it's all good. You know what I mean? Like, what else can you say about it? If she doesn't know better, how can she do better? Now, highlighting these things, if she has a conscience about what she's doing and may like understand, damn, I'm not really doing so hot as a mom out here, then maybe she'll fix some of this. I don't know. I mean, it's a lot. Me personally, I do try to offer like solutions and say, hey, Jazz, if you're watching this, maybe you want to do this, maybe you want to do that. This is how she makes her money. I think she also feels like when people, I think she feels like this is what I think about Jasmine straight up. I think she feels like people are trying to get between her and her money. She feels like her children are her channel. But for someone who feels like their children are their channel, are you serious? Like, when you say that, you being less than a kind, nice, sweet mom, that's the format in which you make a channel about your children. Now that's what's fucked up. Now, if this channel is about me, I'm a mom and I'm doing the best that I can, it's skimming the line of barely okay. But the fact that you're calling and saying that this channel is about your kids, and you are like angry mom all the time, varying different degrees of angry, unattentive mom, it's not a good look. Look, Aviana, I hear what you're saying, and it's just kind of like that same thing of saying, well, if you had a problem with how you were raised, then you know what not to do, right? If you feel that you were lacking in your upbringing, then you go out of your way to flip that and give your kids. How many of us say, I want to do and give more to my kids than what I got, right? My parents did this, but I want to do more, right? Or my parents weren't the I love you type. So I'm going to make sure I'm giving love and hugs and kisses, right? Nobody has to really instill that in you, because not that your parents didn't love you. Your mom loved you, but maybe, some people who were born in a certain era and they were raised a certain type of way, or whatever was going on in their household, they weren't like free with the hugs and the kisses and the I love yous and the homemade chocolate cookies, right? But you are going to make that effort. Like, and I'm not comparing, but I'm contrasting here. Let's look at Strong Mommy Chrissy real quick. Strong Mommy Chrissy, most recently, whether she's doing it for the camera or not, she's doing it. She's decorating with the hearts and whatever for Valentine's Day. She does the little extras. Again, it's content for her channel, but the kids are experiencing this. So whether they understand whether she's doing it for content, but she's also still doing it for her kids, and she's giving them an experience, not to say that her mom didn't do that for her, but maybe if her mom did not do that for her, these are things that she feels strongly about providing for her children, because these are things that she would have wanted, right? And we give our kids better. And if you don't know what better is, then you have to decide, like, can I do something? Like, let me do something nice for the kids today. Like when she took Amaya to go get her nails done. You know what I'm saying? But if she was raised, let's just say, in a household where Mom Dukes put her man ahead of her children, it's no wonder that she spent money that could have been birthday money for Kaylin on pissy ass John, aka Chris, right? I just told my teen daughter that I was out on my own at 16, and that's something I could never allow her to experience. Of course not. I would, why I'm going to say, Elizabeth, you're right. She's saying Strong Mommy Chrissy might be in a better financial situation. Look, some of the stuff she does, she's going to buy at the dollar store. Strong Mommy Chrissy also got some of the best views on some of her biggest videos on her channel in Las Vegas and still got evicted. So yes, better financial situation in the sense that maybe your husband didn't just get up and leave you, but homie didn't work. I don't know if her new bae works now. I have no idea. But it's quite possible if there is another income sharing in the load in the household, then maybe that's making a difference. If she's now collecting a little bit more child support, because we know Chrissy has got to get those checks in, I would imagine that she would be getting in, some nice coin, since the baby father load is not heavier on any one than another. I mean, the guy who's got the twins, yeah, he's paying for 2 kids, but all the other baby fathers, I mean, these guys have 1 kid with her. So I don't know what else they have running around this world, but yeah, she should be collecting some coin over there off child support. Yeah, Overtown. That's something that I could imagine is very tough, especially when it's not your dad. And if it's your dad and your parents are putting each other first, but therefore they're putting you first. Because certainly Farah is a priority, our daughter is a priority to us, but, and not even a but, our marriage is a priority because our daughter needs to see a strong couple who loves each other, because that gives her energy, right? To know that she's got 2 parents that love each other and love her. So it's kind of that happy balance of everything, of loving yourself, loving your mate, and loving your children. Isn't that the Holy Trinity? I mean, not to get all, I mean, it is Sunday, right? So as God loves us, he loves his son, the Messiah, right? So it's that, okay. Okay. So yeah. Now, if something is missing from that puzzle, that Trinity, again, I'm not trying to get religious on all of you guys, but if God is missing in your household, a reverence to a higher power, whatever you call it, whatever it is to you, then you may not have as much love for yourself, or you may have a warped love for yourself, right, Dr. Amira? And if you are ego driven, that can make you give not the best type of love. It could be an angry type love. So we're not trying to get all in the weeds here, but there is some psychology involved, right? I'm speaking the truth here. But we're on the shits and giggles, so let's, it is what it is. I mean, it's a very sad and deep situation if you want to go there, but I don't, right? Let's not. But we want the best for these kids, right? And I think the hope is that people have the right intentions for what they're trying to do and the messages that they're trying to convey, and putting out the 3-part series. And if anything, any of you bone collectors out there who have not yet liked this live, I'm going to need for you to like the live, this good free entertainment that other people are carrying the load for, all of my members and all of the people who actually come and stay for the full video. But those of you who are looking for the sound bites and looking to carry back a bone, tell Jasmine to go watch the 3-part videos if they're still posted, or I'm sure there's commentary on it. At the end of the day, people want to see this mommy get her shit together. I think at the end of the day, for the children. So for whoever doesn't like Jazzy, okay, that's not this platform. But at the end of the day, the people who want to see Jazzy do better, carry that bone back and send her the links so she can go watch those videos and take a look at herself. And if she's okay with that, then you guys know how to proceed, right? You guys know what the dealio is, right? Next time you're in a live, ask her, Jasmine, have you seen the 3-part series? Angry Jasmine, Angry Mama. What was that? Mommy Dearest, Ghetto Style. Okay. Mommy Dearest 2021. Jazzy Dearest. I don't know. I mean, I could go on and on and on, but at the end of the day, any of you bone collectors, take that back to her and see what she does with it, because it looked like people in her community wanted some answers. So you hold her accountable. I am not her mother. Okay. Look, based on a true story. Okay. That was a very Joan Crawford, There was another movie I told you guys about, Postcards from the Edge. Was the story of Debbie Reynolds, another Hollywood actress, and her daughter, Carrie Fisher, and the story of their very tumultuous mother-daughter. Look, there's no relationship like these mother-daughter relationships, okay? For real, right? Postcards from the Edge. And there's another really good one. If you like this mother-daughter drama type stuff, check out Running with Scissors. That's another movie that will get, like, you know, like if you got problems with mom, it's, or even not, you know, it's a movie that will kind of, it's interesting. Running with Scissors, Postcards from the Edge, even Terms of Endearment. Remember, that movie? I mean, it was a tearjerker, and you know, we saw the wife with the husband who was a chronic cheater, and the mother who was living her best life, enjoying life, and getting it on with the neighbor next door. But when it was time for her to snap into I'm back on the job as mom and grandmom and hold her son-in-law accountable and tell her daughter, get in her face and tell her to stop being a fucking doormat. What's it called? I'm not thinking of her name now. The actress. And she did that. That's another great movie. So Terms of Endearment. Who was that? It was Deborah Winger, and it was, what's her name? I forget. But another great movie, right? These mother-daughter relationships, you know, it would be interesting, and I'm talking about because it would be interesting to know a little bit more about Chrissy and Miss Cassandra, and it would be also interesting to know a little more about Miss Cheryl, yes, Shirley MacLaine, Miss Cheryl and Miss Jasmine, and even Grandma Dukes, if that's her name, because we know that Jasmine wasn't always with her mother, and we don't know the circumstances around mom having her mom take care of kids, and we don't understand why Mom Dukes caps for her daughter in the way that she does. We also I personally do not understand how Jasmine would put her mother on the front street of YouTube in such a negative way. There have been many times that Jasmine has basically set her mother up for a damn tongue lashing, okay? Having her mother sit there and address Lipstick Alley, it's like, bitch, what's wrong with you? And I'm coming to you as, like, how could you do your mother like that? That's awful. You put out videos with your mom sticking middle fingers up, calling out this website that has been critical, at best, of you. Don't you know you're setting your mom up for the same thing, and did set your mom up? They were calling her community, her neighborhood community. They called her job. They made her life hell. And this is because of a video that Jasmine decided to put up about the young lady who had crimes committed against her by the baby father that they share. I mean, this is like it's an abysmal, like, cauldron of just disgustingness altogether. I mean, all the way around in that whole situation, there's just not going to be a whole lot of winners. And like I said, if somebody has the courage to go to Jasmine and send her those links, and, you know, which I'm sure they probably already did. I'm sure Chris maybe already watched it. But like I said, you know, and I said this, look, every YouTuber says this, and I said this a million times because, you know, we've all said lots of things. I have said this a million times. These men of the three mommies specifically, I am side-eyeing, okay? I am not a hater. If you want to get Sausage and have Sausage in the bed with you every night, that's your business. But when you are subpar, okay, when you are doing not even basic, and you got a man who is co-signing that, yeah, he's not shit, okay? And if he's not shit, yeah, you're not going to tell me that you're a boss-ass bitch. You're fucking basic, okay? Now, and that's it. I mean, do I need to say more on that? That's kind of like, okay, I mean, I guess we're done. It really is what it is. Chris cannot be a decent guy. Doesn't mean he's horrible, but he's not shit. Oh my God. Yeah, Sausage. I thought for a second someone created a screen name called Sausage. Yeah, he can't be. He can't be, because the way he observes her managing her household, I'm going to put it like that, okay? The way in which this man has got to observe her household management, he's not shit. And the fact that he is not going to have his children, it's almost like, yeah, I can sleep with you, I can be around your kids, but yet this situation is not good enough for my kids. And the hell it isn't, because I'm sure those children have a mother who's like, yeah, I don't want to see a pinky toe on these YouTube streets of any of my kids, because if they do, I'm going to drag your ass to the court, period. Okay? So I'm not trying to be mean to strong mommy Chrissy. Chrissy is doing a big change, and I'm giving her the MVP right now of the three mommies, because she is trying to be up off these streets. She's got over there to she got up off the streets for the most part. She's over there at the mall, and she hadn't been hanging out in the streets. She hasn't been throwing that box all around town. She's had a good 6 months with homie. But I do, and I've said this many times, Chrissy seems like the type of chick that if you're not bringing it, yeah, she's going to lose interest, get bored, and she's going to start to get curious and stray. And that's just, I think, at this point, what we've observed, based on what she's told us in terms of cheating and, using cheating as a Band-Aid. We know that she used that strategy when she was still married to DeMarcus. Hey, DeMarcus and Deuce's mom. I think I saw you in here. Not the same DeMarcus's mom, of course. But yeah, we know that Chrissy has used the cheating strategy in her lifetime, right? She's admitted to this. So homeboy may have her straight now. And if he's got a job and he's doing things and he's helping support the household, then maybe something, because, at the end of the day, let's face it, ladies and gentlemen out here, it is important that as a man, you show up and you bring that guap in the house and you set that pipe down the right way. And you're also contributing in helping manage the household, whatever your responsibilities might be, right? Whether it's good boyfriend, zaddy, period, right? Homeboy is cute-ish. He's not my type. He's got good teeth, unlike Chris. He seems to really like Chrissy a lot, but at the end of the day, if homie is not bringing through the cash, that's going to fade in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because once Chrissy, let's say Chrissy gets to $250,000 and she starts feeling herself, like DeMarcus said, she started feeling herself when she started elevating in these YouTube streets. She was acting like she was Queen Latifah, and that's a quote. Homie better get his money up. So hopefully he works. Hopefully he's helping out with the household. I feel like he's providing some good energy to get her up off these streets. But I'm still side-eyeing. Be mad at me if you want to. She's got 6, 7, 8 baby daddies. He may even be a baby daddy to Onyx. We don't know. Onyx sure does look like him. So I'm side-eyeing, because most men don't want a woman who's got 9 children and a plethora of babies' fathers, right? So, yeah, she's got a man. He seems like a nice guy, and I'm happy for her. I hope, for his sake, if he is in love with Chrissy and he's falling in love with Chrissy, yeah, this is your wake-up call right now, sir. Go get you a job and start bringing that guap in. Because when Chrissy starts to get a little bit bored and she starts disappearing for hours, yeah, it's going to be over, okay? It's going to be over, and you're going to find out about it in one of these reaction videos. So stay plugged in. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment to this video so we can keep you informed of what's going on in your relationship, because it's possible we're going to know before you, sir. Okay? Get your money up. Okay? Olivia, it's like, shall I go on? We never got to talk about Keesha. We never got to talk about Lily. We never got to talk about Hazel. I think from what we saw when I turned the TV on, Lily reposted her video from last night. If you want to watch the full 7.5 hours, I did get some and edit it down to a very fun 28-minute video. So I'll just go ahead and post it. I don't know who has the energy to watch all 7.5 hours, but I'm sure there are people who do, because Lily is loved out here on these YouTube streets, contrary to all the OG keys and the keys. So whatevs on that. But yeah, it was a fun live though. To me, I it was fun, and they kept it interesting, and they talked to the audience. It was, and they took it down earlier, but now it's back up. So if you got 7.5 hours, but I don't even know that it's, Lily said she wasn't going to monetize it because it had all of that music, but I guess just to support her channel and check out the haps. It's something you could just go ahead and turn on and let the day go tomorrow in the morning and just watch, because they're fun. They're of a certain age, and they're enjoying their life and having a good time and making lemonade after dealing with fuckboy shit, right? Fuckboy shit is what happens when you deal with a fuckboy, and fuckboys are basically the hood male version of drama queen, right? Which is what Lily was dealing with, a fuckboy. And unbeknownst to Keesha Anderson, yes, ma'am, your baby father is a fuckboy, period. Pooh. So we never got to talk about any of that, but it's interesting enough. I think some of you guys are here for it. Keesha is a whole, another hour and a half. So I guess we're going to have to talk about that tomorrow. Because honestly, even, we can all do basic ass shit, but those moms that I just mentioned, yeah, I'm not going to put them in the basic category, even though Keesha, yeah, she's on some different shit. Basic is kind of reserved for these three moms, I'm not going to say exclusively, but as pertaining to this conversation, these other three that I just mentioned definitely have more going on for sure. And what's going on over there to me is quite juicy, and I enjoy it a little bit more because I'm going to be honest with you. Jasmine and Olivia and, Chrissy has stepped it up some, but that basic shit was really kind of wearing on me some, because it is so low bottom feeder. Now we're still watching it because it's ratchet. Okay. But I'm enjoying a little bit more Keesha, Lily, and Hazel. These are pretty women, and they have businesses. They have nice apartments and houses. They drive nice cars. They like to go shopping to buy nice shit. And look, I like to go to the dollar store too, but you know what I'm saying? They actually have on clothes that you might think oh, that's cute. Or yeah, I go to Michael's or whatever, you know what I'm saying? All we ever see Olivia do is go to fucking Chick-fil-A, get some damn Starbucks in a big ass Trenta cup. And Jasmine, when she's been out the house in the past couple of months, it's been to go get another Rona test, okay? And complain about some shit. It's so fucking bottom of the barrel. You know what I'm saying? You know how you sometimes feel like you're slumming it? Guys, it's Sunday. I can't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's just, you know what I mean? To me, yeah, it's nicer to take it up a little notch. You know what I'm saying? And make it to a different city. Shouts out to Texas, Dallas, Houston, all that. Those were some of my stomping grounds once upon a time. But, I live in in the Middle East of the United States, over here in North Carolina. And yeah, Atlanta is some familiar terrain, and I like the A, and it's fun to see people doing some different stuff and not also being like ratchet moms. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing some moms that actually kind of dote on their kids, that are like at least operating the same way or in a way that makes sense on film, right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, HEB, it's like, girl, she probably buys clothes at HEB too. I love to see Liv in that 2 little vinyl jacket and the faux rabbit collar. You know what I'm saying? It's awful. Our blended journey, you're in Greensboro. You know what I'm saying? It's fun to see people in Atlanta. I mean, it's just fun to see people in a different city. It's fun to be able to see kind of a 360 view. I think a lot of what intrigued people about what was going on with Olivia at a certain point, Niecy, I don't know if you're still listening, is that when Niecy came on the scene, it had been a minute, as far as I know, that it went 2D on us, right? It went from one-dimensional to two-dimensional because now we have a different aspect of the story. We got someone else. What is interesting to me about Keesha, we got the boyfriend, we've got the friends in her circle, the her Girls Like Us chat, them chicks. We got the other baby mom, the mother of the son. We have the BFF. We have the other BFFs, her friends that she went on her trip to, and she put all their names in the videos so people could follow them on Instagram. I mean, there's a lot of optics here. There's just a lot going on, right? And yeah, when Niecy came to the party with Olivia, yeah, it did something. Now, with Olivia, we still got Misha B. Mackin, but yeah, Olivia dropped Misha like a hot potato, and I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, shouts out to Misha. I don't have nothing against her. There's no heat there. I mean, if you want to follow her because you find her interesting, awesome. In terms of anything going on facing Olivia, yeah, we don't really know anything about that. She's not talking about it. She's doing her own thing. So it doesn't provide us that 2D, 3D, 4D kind of experience, which is what hypes up these channels, right? I lived in Texas and I would park at HEB and wait for the Mercury. Oh, Jesus, really? So you knew, Motivating Mom, are you in Austin? And you lived in Texas, so you're no longer there, but you frequented the same HEB as, I'm trying to clean it up to not look stalkerish. So you would be at that HEB sometimes when Jasmine would pull up, and they would do the most with those carts that some people desperately need to use to go get their groceries, and they have grandma on there riding around on the motorized grocery cart at maximum capacity, because there's like 3 kids hanging off of it and a grown woman. I watched those videos, and even here lately I was ready to fight, but in reality I know that's not okay. But I really want to. Girl, let's be real. Let's call a thing, right? But at the end of the day, yeah, we're bougie. bougie gang, and we don't do that. We're not going to go fight people in the street because they are trifling and they enjoy living trife life, and that's how they're making their coin. I guess us as the consumers of it can make a decision if it's just too much of a trigger, and then you don't watch it anymore. You just watch me, and I watch it for you, because I have no judgment on trife life. If you want to be trifling, yeah, I'm just going to be sitting here watching. And then there's other people who are going to be reporting, right? But that's not me. I'm a bystander. Yes, Trife Life. Yes. My Dukes has gained. Oh, Jesus, Olivia Pope. How did you get that intel? So clearly she's not. So Olivia, I'm going to translate what you just said. Mom Dukes was given some very specific instructions to get her knee surgery. So would you say she is not doing what the doctor ordered to be able to have a successful knee replacement? Is that what you're saying? Guys, look, let's go ahead. Is this a premiere? Jasmine just dropped a video. I apologize. Let's see. Do you guys, unless it's alive, let me just see. Do you guys want to watch this together? Shall I put it on? Where's my thing? Let's watch. Let's watch. She says she apologizes. What are you apologizing for? Let's see. Breaking news. Jasmine apologizes. Hold on. Uh-oh. God, it's 29 minutes. My God.
And those, I'm trying so hard not to cry because I don't want to fucking cry. I told myself I'm going to be strong. I want you to die. Your kids deserve better. They're better off with a prostitute than you. That said, I decided to come on here.
Does she have to use every damn word that is like problematic on YouTube? My God. I almost feel like taking this, ending this trigger warning. Yes, trigger warning. You know what, guys? Let's do this. Let me, we'll stay. I was going to just say, let me shut this down. I don't want to have a 2.5 hour live. Anybody else watching the Super Bowl? Hell no. I don't even know who's playing. But I do have to make dinner for my husband. So we're going to watch this and be done. Okay. Guys, if you are watching this and you haven't hit the like button yet, do you mind?
And apologize to everyone. I don't even know where to start this video because this is a really, really hard video for me to film.
I promise this is the last time, but who out there, just give me a 1 in the comments. Since the Roach videos, every time Jasmine does a video, are you looking in the corners and cracks and crevasses to see if you see a roach? Like, has it made you do that? Oh, well, somebody I know is playing. Okay. Oh, okay, Tina. Olivia, you're not watching? Fran, that's so true. He isn't invested for the long haul. I apologize. Okay. Oh, she's apologizing to her kids. Okay. Okay, let's keep going. If this gets boring, we're just going to stop it, okay?
In a really depressing place the past couple of days. As you guys know, there's videos going around YouTube of me, and they are clips of my life. Not my full life. They're like clips taken out of a few videos, and it's giving it about 15 minutes each. And
Tooken.
I did not say certain things, guys. So with that said, I decided to come on here and apologize to everyone that had to see me at my worst points. Given that you are a new subscriber, you probably are confused. You're like, oh my God, she looks like she hates her life. Those were my worst, my weakest points in my life as a single mom, as a mom of 1, of 2, of 4. Let's just be honest. Back then, I didn't know too much about editing, and I was honestly too transparent with everyone. I showed
too much. But the reason for me showing so much, because I personally love to watch YouTube. I love to watch people that I can relate to. And I showed y'all a lot of my life. My choice of words wasn't acceptable. I said a few things like, I'm gonna whoop your ass, I'm gonna beat your ass, out of frustration, out of depression, out of just struggling in general. Little that people know that my kids, those words don't mean anything to them, because as I stated before, you guys, in the past videos, in the past lives, I do not whoop my kids. I hit them where it hurts. I take away their electronics. I know you're probably like, Jasmine, why aren't you sad? I had a whole day, all yesterday. I was sad. I was depressed. I was crying. I allowed a lot of y'all to come on here and break me. Y'all broke me yesterday. I fell apart. And that's me I'm being honest and transparent with that. I fell apart. I got told, kill yourself. I hate you, stupid B. I don't fucking like you. You're a horrible mom. Your kids deserve better than you. You lock your twins in the room. Man, a lot of that stuff hurt me, seeing these comments and seeing the videos. To be honest, you guys, I only watched one video because it broke me to watch that video, because they grabbed my weakest and most vulnerable points in my life, and I hated to see it, because I don't want to see what I used to be, because that's not me. I'm not depressed. I'm still upset about a few things, because I feel like people want me to be this perfect YouTuber, this perfect mom, but
Okay, I gotta stop right there. Girl, and nobody asked you to be perfect. I mean, my God, she is, girl, you'll never, look, I'm being honest here. You'll never be perfect. You won't. And I don't know anybody in this chat right now who wants you to be perfect. Girl, we are realistic up in here. Bitch, you are so far from perfect, and nobody hoping for perfect for you. We're just hoping for decent and not angry mom, okay? Right? Like, I don't know, girl, like, she's so, it's almost like, gosh, do we really need to waste time watching this? You know what I mean? Like, I love watching stuff with you guys, but I almost feel like it's a waste of our time. You guys can watch it individually, and I probably will watch it myself, but I just hate to hear the sort of, like, you caught me with my pants down, but if your pants weren't down, you wouldn't have been exposed, right? Stop being an angry mom. An angry mom is not appealing to anyone. Your children, your neighbors, your man, anybody. You know what I'm saying? Pretty dope. It's not appealing to anyone. Anyone. Look, Pretty dope. I'm not trying to put you out on Front Street, but if you were involved with a woman who was a mom like Jasmine, not the roaches and all that, but just someone who you kind of witnessed, like, she's kind of an angry mom. That's not appealing, right? I don't care if you are straight or lesbian, if you're homosexual, if you're a guy with a guy and you're with someone and he's got kids and he's like angry fucking dad, and whether you have kids or not, that's not sexy. That's not sexy when you are involved with someone who is a parent and they're less than kind to their family and their kids. That's not someone who you're ever going to trust to want to be with you like that, period. That's why I'm like, that's why I'm side-eyeing Chris on top of other things. But you know what I'm saying? Like, he's living this whole thing and he's seen these videos. If he hasn't packed up his bag and got up out of town yet, I'm shocked. I'm going to be shocked. Okay? I'm dead serious. Like, and that's it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to pile on the girl. But whoever created these videos, like I said, I'm glad Jasmine got it. And if it's a tool to help her get her life together, then yeah, as mommies out here, that's what we want. I mean, we don't want Jasmine feeling like she wants to do something drastic, right? Of course not. You know what I'm saying? So if this is going to help her, good. Jasmine, go back to regular trifling. You don't have to be like extreme trifling, okay? Exactly, Dr. Amira. You know, as a tool, yes, it's a harsh tool, but maybe sometimes we need a mirror held up to our face to see what other people don't. And the compilation documentary of Angry Jasmine, yeah, maybe that's what she needed to see. She needed to see that. Yeah, she needed to see that. So guys, let's end it here. It's 2 hours, 10 minutes. Depending on if my family is not looking at me crazy, I might come back on StreamYard, and we're going to not talk about Three Moms because they are exhausting and I'm done talking. They are not fun. Those Atlanta mommies are giving me all the funness. They're giving me lots of fun. And I like the Atlanta mommies right now. That's what I'm calling them, the Atlanta mommies, because they're fun. They like to have a good time. They wear makeup. They shower and do their hair. And we got baby daddies. We got parties that are going to. It's funner. It's funner. These fucking Three Moms it's like therapy. We're in fucking therapy over here. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun. I want some Atlanta moms. Okay? The Atlanta moms got it going on. Okay? They're more funner. Even Keesha, who's like, girl, help her. It's funner to watch her, right? Okay. And Pretty Dope she's an Atlanta mommy. If you hadn't checked out Pretty Dope's channel, go check her out. She's an Atlanta mommy. She's not in this circle, as we know of, but she might be. I don't know. But she's an Atlanta mommy and she has a channel, so go check her out. But yeah, well, okay. All right, guys. And I'm losing a lot of you already. We've already lost half our audience. So guys, you're in Dallas? I thought you were in Atlanta, girl. Okay. My bad, y'all. Someone has got to be in the A in this chat or was. Have a pleasant evening. Tori. Gosh, all that time that you sat there to try to come up with something to say, that's what you come up with? My God. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Crafty Capricorn. Crafty Capricorn. So we've been watching Keesha Anderson. And of course, we've got a whole 360 view with the leeway. Yes. Is it yes? I'm Hazel. Yes, I'm Hazel. Splash the Dawn. That's like a whole story, those 3 channels. So as far as other Atlanta channels, I guess those are the main ones that I'm watching. I mean, I do watch Jayla Corian. I am watching, I watch the Batty Twins. Who else is in Atlanta? I'm trying to think. I watch LaToya. I'm subscribed to Adam Ali. I catch him almost, I'll get caught up. I don't watch him as soon as he drops a video, but I keep up. Oh, you're welcome, Erica. Thank you. I try to watch what's popping. I watch a little DK4L. I watch a little bit of Queen Naija. I watch Clarence and Queen. I watch okay, guys, I'm gonna go. We'll see if I can come back, if it's appropriate, I will. Otherwise, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, I like LaToya's channel. It's interesting. She gives a lot of. She needs help sometimes, and And her husband is so like cerebral, like LaToya. And she enjoys these streets. And I guess that's how she ended up on Real Housewives. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And I watch Candy's channel. I mean, guys, everybody's got a channel. So do you watch Nene Leakes? Are you keeping up with Candy? Are you keeping up with, Shakana? Are you keeping up with, Atlanta channels? Yeah, everybody who, all these people have channels. So just subscribe to them. Subscribe if you want to know what's going on in Atlanta. She talks a lot of housewives, straight from the A. Michelle Brown. See, now it's all coming to me. You can subscribe to Funky Duneva, even though he does entertainment news reporting. He does cover some stuff, but also Kaya. Kaya will talk about some stuff that's going on in Atlanta, but she roasts and gags on entertainment news, and sometimes she'll talk a little bit about herself. But yeah, T.S. Madison. There's a lot of people in Atlanta that do YouTube, so. We can talk more about it tomorrow if you want to like focus in on Atlanta and everything that's going on there. But just like in any city, there's a ton of people doing YouTube. It's just a matter of honing in on what those channels are. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna go 2 hours and 15 minutes. You guys have a great evening. Go Super Bowl, and yeah, I'm gonna watch the rest of this and go cook some dinner. So bye, pineapples. Bye, Positively Blessed. Bye, LaToy. Bye, Olivia Pope. Bye, What's Up G. Erica Madison, thank you again for coming out the bushes. I appreciate it. If you have not liked this live, like it on your way out the door, please. Thank you. Bye.